AI is making a new way of thinking, experts say. This is actually really interesting because until now, AI has simply been a reflection of human thought. But it has a capacity to do things that we can't. This is really useful because AI can look at data in a way that maybe humans aren't going to do naturally. But this also introduces new threats to society. Even if we don't get there, even if we don't have hyper-intelligent machines that are going to eventually compete with humanity on a more visceral level, we are already seeing intelligent machines competing with humanity in general. We're seeing jobs replaced by AI. This was seen with Google replacing members of their legal team, but it's infiltrating our work life in more profound ways. I've used AI too. It's a great way to look at data. I can ask it, hey, did I make any mistakes in this data set? Is there anything that seems out of the norm? The big danger of that is losing our abilities to actually analyze things ourselves. Take students using AI to do their homework. Yeah, it can do pretty well what a high school student can do. What it can't do is what a scientist can do. I ask it to look at data sets, I ask it to look at scientific papers and extract information, and it fails. That's because right now, AI is a language model. It's a predictive model. If children who are supposed to be learning how to write, how to critically think, are just offering that up to a machine, they're never going to learn it themselves. And that is the problem. What happens when we forget how to do these things? Society needs people who can think. Society needs people who can analyze. AI right now is largely a reflection, but it's gaining skills that we may not have in general. With some of the models that have more randomness incorporated, yeah, it's less likely to collapse when trained on self, which is one of the bigger issues with AI. Once the internet fills up with AI-generated content, it tends to just spit out nonsense. What if that nonsense is delayed? What if we can have AI running, being able to do these tasks for 50 years or 100 years, and we become highly reliant on it? What happens then when it collapses? We are setting ourselves up for a whole hell of a lot of problems, and it's just a slow-moving train wreck.